Hello and welcome to this episode of Scope. I'm Maricela Kelaton. Talang Primary School on the island of No Return, Karkar in Medan Province, upgrades to Junior Technical High School when it opens its doors in 2025 for its first grade 9 students. The school opened a double classroom recently. The infrastructure is set to accommodate the school's first grade 9 intake.
Talang Primary School takes on its first grade 9 intake in 2025. It will now be recognized as a junior technical high school. Talang Primary is located on Medang's Karkar Island, known locally as the Island of No Return. Parents, teachers, students and the immediate community proudly welcomed the infrastructure and the status that the school will operate under in the 2025 academic year. Stanley Soma, who was the Medang governor's representative at the opening, officiated the ribbon cutting. Mr. Soma congratulated Talang Primary and surrounding communities for their support in ensuring they reached this milestone. He pledged continuous support of the Medang provincial government in terms of infrastructure going forward.
We are taking initiative to finish establishing a junior high school base for this 166 structure by 2025-2026 Gosem and by me. Over the school Maskisim Junior High School. So Talang now you are taking this initiative. Now you are coming this thing and government you are start strong in. Now by me establishing Junior Technical High School.
Mr. Soma also assured the school administration that they should start policy regulations for intakes as the provincial government deliberates with the Teaching Service Commission for teachers for the high school.
By me larin Talang in grade 9, larin in grade 9 yet, abeni beginning working building of classrooms.
Kitas Digiwell, representing Sumka Open member Alex Suguman, stated that the office of the MP has always prioritized education in terms of human resources development and higher education subsidies in all his funding allocations as opposed to projects and infrastructural developments. Mr. Digiwell stated that funding to primary schools were not included and that at the next District Development Authority meeting, they will ensure that funding will be distributed to all primary schools.
Long second DDL next week, by you, by all by passing resolution block you, what the DDL give you funding. Now organize schools by RM block Sumkar Karkar. Then DDL funding money long you plan. Board of Management, teachers, headmasters, next you using this money on straight plan road. Now you come up in development, infrastructure development law. What school blow you? You know, can go make him use of this law provide. I am used a policeman by behind you here.
Carol Bagel, Provincial Vocational Education Training Coordinator, added that the concept for junior high schools in the country is in line with the government's education restructure rollout program of 166. This ensures that high school curriculum is accessible and students in rural or remote areas need not travel far to attend high school. Mr. Bagel encouraged Talang Primary and nearby communities to take ownership of this new development and cost associated with it to ensure that children continue to benefit.
This is one black classroom doesn't be like building. Name no people like Kiram Namla Togosem. This is a talent junior technical high school ever come up. That's all facilities nowhere. And now I'm talents coming from people again now. People are district team, people put him education team, people put him also. Talent tomorrow, people are looking for I must come up one black technical high school. Then they become up technical high school, time people are straight and good now, people must push him forward. Also, I look at and tableau, technical library, technical police do come tableau here. Because all I look at is the Talang Primary School must prosper.
Karkar Island is under Sumkar district. Sumkar currently has 3 junior high schools already established. Talang will be the 4th. Mr. Bieb challenged the Department of Education, the provincial government and stakeholders to live up to their word in supporting education on Karkar. According to the school administration, they will be scheduling a trip in September to visit Malahang Technical High School in Leh, Morobe Province, to see how it operates as a technical high school. Students in a technical high school graduate with 2 certificates. They can continue to grade 11 if they are successful, or continue with a trades course at a technical institution. Taleng's prospect of the visit is to seek an agreement with Malahang Technical High School to be a feeder school. Discussions are ongoing with Medang Technical High School as well. For students who intend to transfer to Taleng, they must begin at grade 7. Otherwise, they only graduate with a high school certificate and not a technical certificate.
After the break, Science Conference raises bar and described as a real success. The 7th National Science and Technology Conference, hosted in Leh early this month, has raised the bar with the number and quality of research papers and a platform to have the papers published. The University of Technology's organizing chairperson, Dr. Veronica Bue, described the event as a real success that attracted not only researchers and scientists in Papua New Guinea, but also from as far as Slovakia in Central Europe.
The 7th National Science and Technology Conference, hosted from July 1st to the 4th at the PNG University of Technology in Leh, garnered the interest of over 100 researchers, academics, scientists, postgraduates, and undergraduates. The event was hosted by the Papua New Guinea Science and Technology Council Secretariat and co-hosted by UNITEC under the theme Application of Science, Technology and Innovation for Sustainable Economic Development.
Because we use the conference management system. It's a software called Easy Chair. So when you put the, I mean, what should I say? When you advertise that conference, the title of the conference in that software, like it goes to other platforms where people can see. Okay, that's when we got the interest from the international communities.
The over 100 papers that were received were peer-reviewed by the editorial team, and the number was brought down to 73. Submissions were made under the sub-themes of environment and earth sciences, energy and natural resources, climate-smart agriculture, well-being and information society, and socio-economic aspects. Furthermore, the other editions of the Science and Technology Conference only have hard copies of selected presentations. This year's conference committee have secured a publisher to have the proceedings published online, which can be accessed by the research community in PNG and abroad. Dr. Bue said this gives credibility not only to the conference, but also to those who have presented their papers. Ideas, experiences, and information were in abundance at the 7th National Science and Technology Conference. One of the presenters who captivated attendees with his passion and eloquence was Elias Ranga, who was submission 63, Practical STEM in Education. Ranga, who is originally from East Sepik Province, established a School of Excellence in Kiunga, Western Province, in 2015 and started enrollments the next year. Ranga, whose teaching career has spanned 14 years, currently has 60 students in his school, called the Cross Country School of Excellence. He emphasized on quality over quantity, especially in the field of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or STEM. Another presenter was Paula Kaupa, a researcher from the PNG Science and Technology Council Secretariat, who presented on the role of green manures in sustaining soil health. Green manures are crops that are grown specifically to build and maintain soil fertility and structure. The most common type of green manure are legumes such as beans and peanuts.
When we come back, school's tournament of PNG NRL bid academies sets the platform in Papua New Guinea's efforts to be in the NRL. The first ever PNG NRL bid sanctioned schools championship recently staged at the National Sports Institute in Goroka, Eastern Highlands Province on the weekend of July 20 and July 21, 2024 has set the platform and the pace for the PNG NRL bid process to move forward with the hope of eventually having an NRL team in the Australian National Rugby League in the not too distant future. The staging of the inaugural schools championship was a culmination of 16 weeks training program uncovering talented boys and girls in various age groups from under 15, under 17, under 19 boys to under 18 girls. Since its initial launch in 2023, the program has 6 existing academies: Port Moresby NCD and Port Moresby Central, Lae, Kokopo and Rabaul, Mount Hagen and Goroka. For the inaugural Goroka Championship, NCD under 18 girls and Lae under 19 boys were champions of their divisions. Prime Minister James Marape was special guest at the closing ceremony.
Approximately 240 emerging rugby league talents converged at the National Sports Institute Goroka on the weekend of July 20 and July 21 to exhibit their skills and showcase the important work being done by the PNG NRL Bid Academy over the past 16 weeks. The program is supported by the PNG Oz Partnership and led by the highly experienced coach Joe Grimmer, who is the head of the Elite Player Pathway Development for the PNG NRL Bid. The 2-day tournament started with a short opening ceremony attended by host Governor Simon Sia, Australian High Commissioner to PNG John Fix, Director National Sports Institute Janet Gimots, CEO PNG NRL Bid Andrew Hill, and CEO PNG RFL Stanley Hondina. The guests were ushered in by the famous Asaro Madman before they were greeted by selected players representing the 6 academies. The visitors were presented traditional gifts before the official program began. In his opening address, Eastern Highlands Governor Simon Sia said Goroka was excited and proud to be host of such a historic event, giving the young school boys and girls the privilege and opportunity to be part of the program.
So sportsmanship is very important, and we try to groom you. All of you are very young boys, young girls. You are the future leader. Are you? You are the future leader of this country. So through sport, we will give you to train you, give you the leadership and the discipline. You know, this program is between PNG and Australia government's Australian government is at the back. They are giving a lot of assistance in terms of fundings. I think our government got a vision, want to have a team playing in Australia and IELTS. So it's all depends on you guys. All right? Train good, play hard, and one day we will be one of the champions in Australia. We can do it. We can do it. Goroka is a town of rugby. You know, boys and girls, we are crazy about rugby. Not like Moresby. We don't have cinema for the young people to go. We don't have the beach for our young boys and girls and go to the beach. The only thing we have is a rugby ball. So watch out, be careful with the Eastern Highland teams.
In her address, NSI Director Ms. Gimos acknowledged the great support of the PNG NRL bid and the Academy program since its formal launch in 2023, and further acknowledged the genuine backing of both the PNG government and the Australian government. The PNG RFL CEO congratulated the 204 boys and girls on their selection to the first ever Schools Academy Championships.
Let's all put our hands together for someone. All of us come up the stage and talk and get happy about what's happening, but there's got to be countless of hours someone bends at the back to put these things together. So let us all acknowledge Joe Grimmer. I picked him up from Parramatta, and I told him, I'm giving you a blank canvas. Write your signature. Fast forward to today, look what is done. First ever Junior Development Academies bid program that we are running today. And on behalf of PNG Rugby League, I'd like to thank Joe for his commitment and effort to pulling it this far. Save the best for the last, the governor of Eastern Islands. Man of Rugby League, I knew him 19 years back, and he's been true to Rugby League. Look at the facility that you'll be playing under this morning. Let's put our hands together for Governor Simons here. Extend my gratitude to the coaches and the support staff of the 6 franchises. You've done us all proud, you've done yourselves proud, and I'm sure the parents of the kids that you brought in today would be excited about what you've committed to and what you've done. So a big hand of applause to all of you for your effort and commitment in pulling this together. The Australian government and the Papua New Guinea Rugby League, in partnership with the Papua New Guinea government, is putting together this event to deliver something that we see as it's more than just rugby league. It is not about turning up and playing sport. It is about developing good young men and women in the community. Some of you got here by 6 hours of ride. 3 mode of transports. You got on a dinghy, you got on a car, you got on a plane, here you are. Not everyone back at home can be able to come. You have been selected, and I congratulate you for that. Know deep down in yourself that you are here because you are the best in your region, in your province. And that all came about with your commitment, your effort, your discipline. Whatever you did behind closed doors through your coaching staff and others have paid dividend to bring you here. That's why you are here. That's talent that brought you here. But one thing that will take you further is your attitude.
After the short opening ceremony, it was game on for the boys and girls. Matches played simultaneously on the 2 adjoining fields, 1 and 2. The games were very competitive and entertaining throughout the 2-day event with very close scores. Though it was a slow start for some of the coastal teams trying to climatize and adjust to the high altitude, but showed a lot of depth, skill and enthusiasm in their games. Overall, it was a showcase of some of our emerging talent exhibiting their natural flair and skills on the field. The tournament was also to showcase the important work done by the NRL Bid Academy with the boys and girls over the past 16 weeks. The locals turned up in numbers to watch some of our future stars go round. The playoffs and semi-finals took place Sunday, leading to the grand finale for both the under-18 girls and under-19 boys and the presentations. Lay's under-19 boys were consistent throughout the tournament and crowned the inaugural champions for the male competition after defeating Port Moresby NCD 26-14.
Port Moresby on 14. As we count down now to full time. Oh, great. He waved his feet.
There's an number 7 again.
On the outside.
What a great game. What a great game.
Beautiful.
There's our...
And look at
oh, what a dive.
The put down.
The female grand final was a slow-scoring affair between Port Moresby NCD under-18 girls and host Goroka, with NCD crowned queens after defeating Goroka 6-0.
She's brought down 10 away from the line. Here they come, NCD. Can we see some points from these women's
pass. There you go.
Off the ball, scramble.
There you go.
Able to reach out and slam the ball down.
Present for the post-match presentation were Prime Minister James Marape, Australian High Commissioner John Fix, PNG NRL Bid Board Chairman Wapu Song, Chairman PNG NRL Andrew Hill, and Eastern Highlands Governor Simon Sia. The two winning captains, Ruben Laku from the Lay team and Ruth Genda from the Team NCD, expressed gratitude to the organizers for staging such a successful championship, while the players were presented with medallions and the trophy.
I'd just to thank you all sponsors, all coaches and staff for Stabachelo, Ogara teams. Yeah. Now, most important thing in rugby, basics, 60 basics item. Rugby, you see, I'm not hard. Now, I'm a big plan something that Milani coach to me, then Ismail, Milani 4 piece. You put him patient, go pass, put the process, na performance, the positive. You put the 4 piece, go pass, you can make him. And that's all I want to look at.
Excellent. First of all, I want to say thank you to the men above for bringing us all this far. And thank you to the PN General Bid Academy for your continuous support. And thank you to all the sponsors who make this event a success. And it was a tough game, but through our hard work, we managed to finish on a high note. Thank you to our Goroka sisters for this wonderful match. Thank you.
Thank you. Prime Minister James Marape showed his government's 100% support for the program and graced the day with his presence to officiate the presentation and congratulated all the teams for their commitment, dedication, hard work, and sacrifice in making the trip to Goroka.
Keep it short. Congratulations to the eventual winner of the boys under 19, the team from Lay, Wapa country, Asa Sumba. Congratulations, Iblogara. And Orlando Mosby from the big city. You came up, but one has to win, one has to come short. At the end of the day, all of you won, rugby league won, good sportsmanship won. I was totally impressed when boys and girls, after the final whistle is blown, you all came together in good spirit, hugged, prayed, laughed, cheered, and congratulated each other. What a wonderful reflection of how sports can change and shape character for the better. I am totally impressed. Makes me want to invest more in sports and in education. Congratulations to all. And again, I want to appreciate the sponsors behind this, our PNG NRLB team, PNG Rugby League Chairman Sandy Staka and the team, PNG B team Chairman Wabusok and the team, the Australian High Commission, His Excellency John Fergus, who just stepped out to go to back to Port Moresby to catch the afternoon flight. Congratulations all around for wonderful put together of this good schoolboys and schoolgirls competition. We're looking forward to continue investment and partnership so that next year and onwards, from early young years into high school, there continues sports competition in rugby league and other sports so that young boys and young girls can excel in sports if they so choose to pursue sporting career. Congratulations each and every one. We're looking forward to this competition next year. But for this occasion, Lay, you showed that you are an excellent team this time around, and we want to congratulate you in the highest order. And of course, Port Moresby, commensuration for putting up a good fight, but coming out second. Looking forward to next year's round. Congratulations, Lay, well wishes.
And that wraps up another edition of Scope. Thanks for your company. Good night.